Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to do some translating of phrases to algebraic expression. So let's start. Some tips on how to translate algebraic expression. In translating it, those phrases, it's important to know some keywords. Those keywords will represent our operation that we're going to use, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. As you can see on the table, there are plus, more than, increased by, the sum of, the total, added to. So those are the words for addition. For subtraction is minus, less than, decreased by, a difference of, subtracted from. For multiplication times, multiply the product of, and then division divided by the ratio of, the quotient of. So those are some examples. Let's try to translate this one. So disclaimer, please forgive me on my handwriting. So I'm using a mouse while working this one. So next, the phrase is the sum of a number and four. So the keyword there is sum. And then you have now two things to look at, such as a number and four. So those are the add-ins that you have. So therefore, when you translate that, so you have now x. Okay, let me have that. Let me erase that. Let me have another pen. That will be x plus 4. Able to see that? So that is now our translation of the sum of a number and 4. Okay, let's have another one. So the sum of x and y. Once again, you have now the sum, then you have now x and y as your add-in. So therefore, when we have that, so we have now x plus y. Let's have this one. 6 more than a. So when you have the phrase more than, it means that you're adding it from what? So here's the reverse. You're gonna start with your first add-ins, which is a plus 6. You would ask, sir, is it okay to have it 6 plus a? Technically, if it is on the property of equality, it's just the same. However, when we translate to be more exact, the right way to translate this is a plus 6. Now let's have this one. Twice of a number. So when we say twice, it means it's two times. So you'll have now a constant or a numerical quotient of 2 and then a variable. Anything variable, however, when you're working with algebra, they say you use x. So twice of a number, so 2 means the twice and x means a number. Let's have this one. 9 less than z. When we say less than, it means subtraction. So just like on the more than, we started at the latter part. So we have now z minus 9. So let's have some a little bit more challenging. So the sum of three consecutive number. So three consecutive number and then sum. And then we have now 3. So for example, if we have now the first number as x, so the next number would be x plus 1. And then the third number would be x plus 2. So that would be the model of it. So for example, if I have now here an example, it would be 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. So if I start with 1, 1 plus 1, that's 2. 1 plus 2, it's 3. So that's how it works. So in an algebraic, if we translate that, so we have now plus x plus 1. Let me just fix that. Then plus x plus 2. And this is now the answer for the sum of three consecutive numbers. However, when we go forward, if you will know the operations of polynomials or algebraic expression, we can combine it and simplify this one. Okay, some other, we're going to put some parentheses to represent the numbers. That's it. Let's have another challenging. However, this is now in the concept of sum of three consecutive odd numbers. So once again, when you add it up, so you started with x, right? So for example, if we have now 1, the next consecutive odd number would be 3. So we could say that the next number is x plus 2. And then the next number would be 5. That would be as well as x plus 4. Getting now the concept, when we write it in this phrase, the sum of three consecutive odd numbers, so we could have now x plus the parenthesis to represent the second number, x plus 2, and then we have now plus x plus 4. This is now the translation of that phrase. I think this is the last one. I think this is the last one. So we have now 8 times the difference of x and 5. So we have now 8. And then let's get now the difference of x and 5. So we have now parentheses x minus 5. So therefore, there is a multiplication times 8 times x minus 5. And then this, you would see now the difference of the x and 5. I hope you learned something on translating phrase to algebraic expression. Once again, the technique there, or the strategy, is to know the keywords and explore a lot of keywords that working on with translating. I hope you learned something. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.